was today like for you, coming off the layoff, trying to catch up and have a day where you make a lot of plays out there?
I feel like today was a great day. Great day to play football, great day to get better, compete. All that type of stuff, and it just felt good to be back out there with the guys. Creating that trust, that bond. With the coaches, teammates, and everybody. It felt good though.
When you perform like that, like today, do you feel like you've kind of caught up a little bit, gained some ground that you had lost?
I feel like I'm just learning every day. Every day I'm in the building, I'm just trying to learn. Be a sponge and just get better each and every day. That's the goal for me. And everybody in this building. Yeah.
Luther, has there been like it, but were there any residual effects of the injury? Like, do you feel 100% now, or are you just ready to go?
Oh yeah, I feel pretty good. Yeah, I feel really good.
Is there anything you've been doing to try and speed up that catch-up process?
Yeah, definitely. Just getting here early. Going through walkthroughs with coaches, QBs. Early before practice. Just diving really hard in my playbook. That's all I can do.
Going back to like practice the other day, we saw Ben get on you on some pre-snap stuff. How are you able to like learn from what he was teaching you in that moment and then not make that same mistake again?
I feel like I gotta know my stuff. He holds everybody to a high standard here, and it's great for us, great for the team, and that's a standard here. So.
What's the discipline level? I mean, just in terms of how he's been coaching you when you haven't been out there in the meeting room and all that. Everybody talks about how intense he is on the field, but like in the meeting room, how intense is he with you?
I feel like he's very intense. All the way around. He's trying to create a championship team here, and we gotta do stuff a certain way here, to execute at a high level. So.
I know you're a confident guy. How does being out there compare to what your expectations were? Is it a little bit faster, or are you like it's not as fast as I thought? It's a little bit more easy than I thought, it's a little harder than I thought. How does it compare to what you thought it would be?
It's definitely fast. Hearing a play call from the huddle, then have to process all that information and then go line up and actually execute. So just gotta be very detailed. In your craft.
You seem pretty connected though with Caleb or Tyson. Like what have you done to kind of make that connection with your quarterbacks?
I just get in here early. I do walkthroughs with the QBs. Him, Case, all of them, and they just trying to help me catch up to speed because I haven't been out there, and everybody out here, and in the building, looking out for me, trying to get me up to date, and just make sure I'm here, ready to perform.
What has Ben told you over the last several months about the types of things he thinks you can really do well in his offense?
I feel like I do everything in his offense. I'm just really, trying to, get my feet wet, get, situated on the field, and, just learn my playbook really. And I feel like everything else take care of itself.
When you make some of the catches you made today, how does that build your confidence? Could you feel it growing when you were out there?
Yeah, it definitely builds confidence, not just me, with the coaches, the play caller, the quarterback, giving me the ball, and everybody on the team, just see me go out there and make plays against, guys, and it was great.
How much are you picking the brains of other guys in the wide receiver room?
I'm definitely, just, I've been picking their brains, since I got here. I haven't been out there, so, just in the film room, just seeing what they did wrong, and just see how I could do it better.
When you were at Missouri, did you like returning punts, and is that something you think you can do?
Yeah, I definitely like turning punts. I like getting the ball anyway how. So, whatever I can do to get the ball, I'm trying to get the ball.
You had a couple critical fourth downs last season in college, like the South Carolina game. Being in that situation today in 2 minutes on that 4th and 10 and converting, are those moments, like those pressure-packed moments that really, like, I guess excite you, make you, want to be out there?
Definitely. Big time players make big time plays, in the critical moments. So, I want to be a dependable person, any time of the game, I want, everybody, call on my number when it's, time. So, yeah, just come to me.
Luther has reported that you got a fully guaranteed contract, first time ever for number 39 overall pick. I guess what does it mean to you that the Bears made that like fully guaranteed investment in you, and that you have this potentially like history making deal?
It's definitely a blessing, man. Definitely, earned. I'm truly grateful, for that. And I want to get out here and prove to them why they gave it to me. So appreciate you.
How frustrating was the down period for you, and did you think it was going to last longer, or were you hoping? How were you looking at it in the middle of it?
I don't think it was a down period really. I mean, injuries happen. It's football. It's what you sign up for. So it's just part of the process. And when that tough's come, I mean, you just gotta get back right.
How were you able to train with it? You know what I mean? With it, were you able to do other stuff to stay sharp?
Yeah, just trying to keep my weight down. And, just trying to really just get in the playbook. Really, I mean, I had a hammy, so I mean, I can't really do much. So
Was this your first time, hit with a hamstring?
yeah, first time.
Would you call the offense super complex compared to what you're used to learning at Missouri?
Yeah, cause pretty much in Missouri is probably one spot. Here I got to learn multiple spots. So I mean, it's just when you got learn new offense, it's gonna be bumps. Not gonna be sunshine every day. So yeah.
When you were talking about how like getting in and out of the huddle, hearing the play call, we always hear from guys coming from college that NFL play calls, especially in an offense like this, can be really long. How do you like as a rookie, how do you learn to like memorize those things and just have to, I guess, be accountable for so much more verbiage than you probably were in college?
I feel like the more reps you get, the better you're gonna be. You just got to get multiple reps at it. Repetition.
Has the number 87 grown on you a bit? You got some attention when you talked about it before from Ed McCaffrey and Tom Waddle who weren't here. Has it grown on you?
I mean, yeah, I'm making 87 work right now. I'm making it work.
Did you get the ball enough today? 'Cause, I mean, you got it a bunch, but maybe you even wanted more.
I mean, I definitely wanted more. I want the ball every play. So, I mean, that's my goal: get the ball every play. I'm trying to get the ball. Make something happen.
This defense plays a lot of man coverage out there against y'all. Is that something you can take advantage of? Is that exciting? Is that like almost like disrespectful? Like nobody can guard me one-on-one?
I mean, I love man. I mean, that's what this league is about. Win your one-on-one. So, if you can win your if you can win your one-on-ones consistently, I mean, you'll be in this league a long time. So.
Thank you, Luca.